So, you know what I noticed about something?
Just said time limit. You gonna tell me you know what I want.
No, I mean,
Go ahead, go. I ain't gonna interrupt no more.
no, good. I've noticed, and it actually kind of cringy to me. Men are as emotional about male celebrities as women are about female celebrities.
For real?
A lot of men are.
You know what? I want to push back, but I agree.
Why you want to push back?
Because I just be want to. You know how we gotta do some type of. I can't agree.
I got you.
But it's like,
you're right.
Nigga, what's your argument? You don't stand on. But you're right.
Because, this. This. What's up, Nish? What's up? So let's see.
Nish start laughing. What's going on, Nish? What's her name? Nish?
Tanisha Stevens.
Oh, I don't want to call her Nish because I don't know you like that. Tanisha, how you doing there?
What's up? Welcome to the live. Thank you for sliding. So, Young Thug got out. Let's check it out. Hold on, let me go back a little bit.
Bars Young Thug is going home, and the hip-hop community is celebrating. Travis Scott was among the first of Thug's peers to welcome the Atlanta rapper home on social media. My brother on the way home. As did T.I. Welcome home, little brother. It's been too long. Time to get back to it. Even Sexy Red chimed in and wrote, they let Twin out in reference to their physical resemblance. Judge Paige Reese Whitaker sentenced Thug to 15 years of probation with no time to be served in prison.
I know you're talented, and even if you choose to continue to rap, you need to try to use your influence to let kids know that that is not the way to go.
Prior to the court's ruling, Thugger addressed Judge Whitaker.
I'm sorry. Through these last 2.5 years of my life, you are really, truly, honestly, the best thing that has happened to me because you made everything fair for me and everybody involved on both sides. I'm sorry to the sheriff, everybody for just having to put extra time in. I know y'all got paid more money, but I'm sorry for y'all having to put this extra time in to be away from y'all family, and I just hope that you find it in your heart to allow me to go home.
Thug was arrested back in May 2022 alongside 27 others in a sprawling 56-count indictment for violations of Georgia's RICO Act. He remained behind bars.
Never mind. I'll ask afterwards.
In what became the state's longest-running criminal trial.
And I'm going to have there better be no violations. But if there are any, you're coming back to see me.
No.
All right.
While Thugger reached a plea deal, his co-defendants refused deals, so their trials are still moving forward. And the YSL RICO case is still far from over.
Any questions?
So, what are your thoughts on that in general?
You go first, man, because they gonna swear up and down. Because same thing I said about Dirt and all this other stuff. You feel me? And it's like, I don't mean, because I don't know if he did what he did. They say he was on trial for, or not. I don't know what he did. I don't know. But to me, when I see this and I see a lot of celebrities, the same ones that say, stop the black on black killing, stop, all the crime or whatnot. But this man was involved in a RICO. Like I say before, I'm just speaking on what he was involved in and the evidence that we was pursued before as to what he probably did and he probably didn't do. Right? That's the only thing I'm thinking about. Because I really don't have no dog in the fight. I don't give a fuck either way. I don't care. I'm a free man. I'm going home. I'm finna go pick up my wife from the airport in a minute. So I'm a free man. I'm cool. I'm not out here doing no crime and doing no bullshit. But I don't like it when we say stop the violence, stop the crime, stop all this. But us as black folks talking about free this person, free that person, when they on trial for killing other black people. That's baffling to me. That's really, really fucked up to me.
Is that what he's on trial for?
It was a RICO case. He had a whole bunch of gang stuff he was doing. He was doing violent crimes and all that stuff. That's what he was on trial for.
Okay.
And I don't like that because we'll get on Charleston White and call him a snitch, but this the same thing Charleston White says. I ain't gonna sit up here and say I agree with everything Charleston White says and all his antics. No, I don't. But he do speak some real shit about us as black folks, but we'll go champion this shit right here for them to get off. For them to go home and go free so they can come terrorize the community. Like we talked about before. Just because you did all the bad shit in the past, but then now you want to give out turkeys and book bag giveaways and all this shit, does that erase everything you did in the past?
Nope.
But when you talk like this or I talk like this, you a hater. You don't know what you're talking about. Why you down on another black man? This nigga was killing people.
Allegedly.
That's what they say. I'm just going by what the evidence was said.
Yeah, just,
what he was on trial for.
You know how you is.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to say like I'm bashing Young Thug or anything like that because I don't know him to bash him. I'm just going by my opinion about the whole situation. He asked my opinion. Mm-hmm. But that's the type of shit we say free as black people. We say free that. If he did it or he didn't do it, I don't know. He's still innocent until proven guilty. But when the feds come with a RICO case, bro, they got some shit. They don't just bring RICO cases on any and everybody.
I thought RICO was just something that they throw on you just to have a case. Genuine question, because I don't know anything about
they've been watching a lot of people, so they're going to have it in everybody so the lower man can tell on the top man of what everybody was doing.
Okay.
That's what the RICO really for.
Okay.
It's to get everybody inside, getting Moggs to plea out because somebody's going to flip.
Mm-hmm.
So they bring so many people in so you can start telling everything that's going on. But they not just coming with a RICO just for no reason, though. It's not like you was sitting up here selling birthday cookies and birthday cakes and then they come hit you with a RICO for the baked goods. They're not doing that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So the reason why what came to mind about this whole Young Thug thing, because I see a lot of people on social media, a lot of men in particular, talking about, just like you were saying, free Young Thug. Throughout the whole case, by the way, saying free Young Thug, free Young Thug. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the one thing that caused this thing to turn around was they found out that the people that were going after him were also corrupt in some sort of way. If I'm not mistaken. I don't.
What you mean corrupt?
Like they were
taking bribes and shit or something like that?
Something like that. I don't know the full information about that. That's just what I heard.
Yeah, and we only going by what we heard, what we seen on the news reports. That's what I'm going by. So if I'm wrong, if he didn't do nothing, yeah, free him. He should be a free man. But if he did, I don't like it to where how us as a black community, we always talking about free people. I don't like that. When these the same people that's fucking up our community, that's got the drugs in our community, that's doing the things to our community that's fucking it up. Right.
And I 1,000% agree with that. That I took on that sentiment, I don't know how long ago, because I was like, wait, the person you're saying freeing, we have unequivocal evidence. There's without a doubt evidence that this person did what they did. For instance, if somebody ended somebody's life with a knife, they got this person, the person that they killed, their blood is on their shirt, the DNA is on the knife, the fingerprints are on the knife. They got the blood stains are on the bottom of the shoes, and you can see the path walking away. All the evidence points to this person did that, and then they'll turn around and say, "Free whoever the person that was that did it." Mm-hmm. Now, if it wasn't a situation of self-defense, and you took it upon yourself to do that, you offensively ended this person's life, then what are we even talking about? Mm-hmm. It's a difference, and if there's a difference if that happens because of self-defense versus you starting a fight with somebody and then you end up. For instance, I was on a jury duty a long time ago.
You've been a professional snitch.
Who, me?
Yeah. It's a pod, bro. It's a joke. Let's go. Go ahead. Keep going, man. You taking that shit literally.
I'm laughing like, what?
He a professional snitch.
But long story short, there was without a doubt that the person that was the defendant did what they did. There's no question. And then this person trying to plead his case saying it was defensive. Come on, bro. There's a camera aiming at the entire interaction. We see how this whole thing played out. What are you even I guess I can't blame people for trying to fight for their freedom as best they can, but either way. Mm-hmm. But with this Young Thug case, I have that same sentiment. It's like, if he did it, then he should face punishment for it.
Yeah, and that's the only thing I'm saying too. Is like, but I'm using him, I guess, as a springboard because I'm thinking about everybody else that they be talking about free. So it probably wasn't really like aimed directly at him. And just like Lil Durk too, if he's not really did what they say he did, but I'm just going by what the evidence they pursued to us, free him too. I don't think no innocent man should be in jail. But if you did that shit, man, we should stop that goofy shit of talking about free people. Like, I'm not with that. I'm not, just because you my brother, my cousin, my friend, I'm not talking about free nobody from jail. Maybe your ass deserve to be in there. Miss Johnson might be happy.
Now, Timothy said it. What did he say? He said, it's going to be a miracle if Young Thug don't violate his 15-year probation. All it would take is a random he smash and dash to call the police on him and make up some lies.
Now, I think people around him is going to make sure that he don't violate or do that. Because now he can do way more good out than he can do in. Because first of all, he didn't snitch, so they're going to reward him with that. He didn't tell nothing. He didn't say anything. He just sat there. And he beat the Rico or whatever, not like that. Then on top of that, people ain't heard from him in a while, so all these interviews he finna do, they finna make mad money off that. All the speaking to the kids, all the free concerts he gonna do about telling kids don't do drugs, don't do crime and all this stuff. It's a lot of stuff that's finna go on that he finna be a cash cow right now.
Do you think that's hypocritical, though?
What you mean?
For somebody to, like you were saying, because I think that's what happens a lot with people that get, in trouble with the law.
Yeah.
They have to turn around and do these, don't do drugs, stay away from guns and all that stuff, all that.
Do I think it's hypocritical?
But then they turn around and rap about it.
Do I think it's hypocritical? I would say yes and no. And I would say yes is because you have to go through something to get somewhere. So if you did something, you tried something out and it wasn't the way to go, I would tell you, like say for instance, like I'm older than you. So I've been through a couple things that you probably ain't been through. So I would tell you, like, Spaces, I wouldn't do that right there. I'm just giving you my advice. If you still gonna do it, that's on you. But I'm telling you, I've been through it, so you don't have to go through that. Like what Hov said. Hov went through that, so you don't have to go through that.
It's tough, man, because we know that music is influential.
Yeah. But now putting it in your music, that's the only thing that sells. It's like this conscious rap and all that shit, it don't sell like that.
That's the I mean, it's not going to change, but that's what I think is a major issue with the whole thing, because let me see, let me play it again. Hold on, it's on. Okay,
time to get back to it. Even Sexy Red chimed in and wrote, they let Twin out in reference to their physical resemblance. Judge Paige Reese Whitaker sentenced Thug to 15 years of probation with no time to be served in prison.
I know you're talented, and even if you choose to continue to rap, you need to try to use your influence to let kids know that that is not the way to go.
Prior to the court's...
Right there.
Well,
what she just said, you need to use your influence to let kids know that that's not the way to go. So how's the influence? Because it sounds like what you were saying earlier. They'll go and these certain types of people, maybe not necessarily Thug himself, but these certain rappers would go and sell drugs to the community. Mm-hmm. They'll do, a lot of people do drive-bys and do shoot and kill other people, steal from each other. But then they'll turn around and give turkeys away on Thanksgiving, give backpacks around this time in school. What difference does that make if does that make if one of the most influential forms of media is in opposition to your actual acts? Like, how good is that backpack that you give to that child when you or somebody who is influenced by your music? And now I'm not putting it on the artist necessarily, but if you or somebody that's influenced by your music killed that child's father.
That's a good point.
And that's why I'm thinking, like, 15 years, I doubt that he's...
Oh, so y'all think he's going to violate his probation?
I don't necessarily think so. I hope not.
I don't think so. I don't think he's going to violate his probation. This scared the shit. Like, bro, you know how much years he was facing? This scared the shit out you.
Yeah, it was like 45 years or something like
scared
that.
Scared the shit out you. I don't care what you say. A lot of things, you can tell a lot of people a lot of things, but when they're going through it, like, firsthand, that scared the shit out you. That scare you. Like, I don't, like, all this other shit is cool, but when you going through something because motherfucker told you not to do something and you actually going through it physically, it's, as a grown man that's been, I done went through some shit, that scared me more than anything. Like, I'm not doing that no more. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm not doing that. That scares you. That scares the living daylights out of you. Like for real, for real.
I hope not, man. I really, really hope not. It's tough for me to believe that he won't because
I think he won't. I think he will not get in no more trouble. I don't give a fuck what you say. Because the people around him will make sure he don't get in no trouble. Like the T.I.s, the little babies, all of them going to be around him, going to make sure people around him, like, no, he can't be in here right now thugging.
Oh, okay.
He got to go too. He can't be around here thugging here right now. They going to remove them. People that can violate his things because they love him so much, they're going to remove themselves from him. Like, no, I got to wait till you get through with this. I can probably have a conversation, send you a letter, do all that stuff, but I can't be around you to violate your thing to have you go back to jail. You're too much important to be on this side of the fence to be on that side of the fence. So I don't think he will go back. You're going to see a changed man out of Young Thug because this shit scared the shit out you. Boy, I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
But do you let me ask you guys, Tim, be humble, OG, if you're still in here, do you think it's hypocritical? Because in one hand, you're on a gun safety violence prevention commercial, but your music is talking about how you is polar opposite of that. And we just said that positive image stuff don't sell. They don't get a whole lot of attention. So is it hypocritical? So I'm like, I think it is. I think it is. I think the best form of an apology, and this is one thing I'll quote Charlemagne about, the best form of an apology is in changed behavior.
But like I say too, you can change that behavior, right? And that can be cool and fine and dandy. But I can be out here on these streets, right, as a young jitterbug. People don't fail to realize this. I always think about this. I can be out here terrorizing the community. I could have been robbed people. I could have shot at a couple people. I could have did all that stuff, right? Just because you say I quit does not mean the person that you did that to say they quit. Maybe they might want their lick back, and you don't understand the ramifications of that. So now if they come back because you say I quit, I'm a changed man and all that, if they come back and they do something to you, are they wrong?
And that's a part of that's a fair question.
Are they wrong? Because it's just like when you kids, when you planning everything, when you on top, everything cool. But as a kid, when you see the tables turn, you want to call timeout. Ain't no timeout now. Because I done started got in the hang of this now, and that's my turn now. Now you want to call timeout? That's what I say as an adult timeout.
Adult timeout?
Yeah. No, how you gonna say timeout now? You robbed me, you did all this kind of crazy stuff to me. Now you want to say I'm out the game, I quit? How?
And that's what that's a very fair exact. That is a great point, bro. That is an amazing point because like how do you say do something to somebody? Like we can't control how people react to whatever it is
That's a fact. That
you know
is
what I mean?
Straight fact.
We can't control how people react to the stuff that we do to them. Mm-hmm. Generally speaking, I'm not saying you or me, but in general.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think there's a cap on that though?
How?
For instance, if somebody pushes somebody, now they're in an argument and they push them. The other person that got pushed ups on them.
No, you can't tell nobody how to react to what you did to them. I'm a firm believer in that. If you stop the shit out of me and I pull out the bang and I shoot you, even though I'm going to jail, that's me, I'm going to jail. You can't tell somebody how to react. Leave people the fuck alone. I'm a very firm believer in that. Leave people alone. You might be playing, little dude. Everybody else ain't out here playing, B. I forgot what movie that came off of. Maybe y'all can remind me.
Was this sound like Paid in Full?
No, like it wasn't Paid in Full. It was some other, I forgot, this is a black movie too. I'm going to give my black card revoked. Matter of fact, there you go right there. Was it Boys in the Hood? No, it was Friday. You out here playing, everybody else out here ain't playing, Smokey. That man gonna kill you about his money. You out here playing, everybody else ain't out here playing, B.
Oh, when Craig was lecturing.
Yeah, lecturing Smokey about playing with Big Perm money. You playing, everybody out here ain't playing. So I'm a firm believer in that. If you want to push somebody and they pull out the bank or they stop the shit out you or they damn near stomp you out, hey, that's what come with the territory. Leave people alone. You leave people alone, everything will be good. No harm, no foul.
Yeah, man, it's like a catch-22 because in one hand we know the issue, and the solution, but at the same time the solution is not profitable, so we don't pursue the solution.
Mm-hmm. So I'm a firm believer. I don't think there's no limits. And a lot of people are like, man, I ain't do that hard. No, you shouldn't have touched me, period. If you never touched me, we would never be in this situation.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't do anything to violate his probation. From other videos that I've seen about it, he gets like he still is able to go on tour.
Yeah, you just got to report it all. You know they're gonna still let him work because he's a rapper. He got to make money to pay for his parole. So you got to pay for his parole and pay it.
Yeah, he got 2 years of. You think they letting him go on tour to make sure that he pays for all of that stuff? That this 2 year.
Yeah. You got to. You got to pay all your court fees and all that stuff. That's why that's why you got to work. You got to work when you get on probation and pay. You got to pay the probation people.
Well, okay. Let me ask it this way. Do you think they found out somehow that it was more profitable for him to go on tour and give the state money back than to be in jail and not make any money or little to no money?
That's a good conspiracy theorist. I wouldn't put it past him. I'm not going to agree with you, but I'm not going to disagree with you at the same time. I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him at all.
Wow, that's a thought process right there. Let's see. Tim said LeBron loved all the street dudes, but he wouldn't raise his kids in the black community. Facts.
Hold on. Take that bomb back. Wait, take the bomb back. Hold up before you get the bomb. Who would if you had that kind of money? So you mean to tell me you're going to go move on the same block you grew up in if you got that kind of money? Tim? Tim? I'm just asking a question. No, we like to talk. We like to go back and forth. I just can't give you the bomb right there when LeBron is damn near a billionaire. You think you finna go on the same block and do the same things? Nigga, you finna go get your motherfucking pedicures and manicures. You finna go get your goddamn massages and rock therapy and all that too. You finna go get your milk mask and all that shit for your skin too. You finna do it. Nigga, when we get money, you start shit change. You don't drink regular milk no more, nigga. You drink oat milk. You don't eat regular cereal. You eat rich people cereal.
What's rich people?
I don't know, but I know it's a rich people cereal. You don't eat ham sandwiches and the ham off the bone and all. You don't eat government cheese no more. Then you got your whole dairy farm. You get your shit straight out the dairy farm. You feel me, Tim? So I agree with you and understand what you're trying to come at you, but hey, you gonna change this. Money change you. I ain't gonna lie to you, money do change. You will start doing stuff different. You don't just make your coffee in there no more. You go get it from Starbucks. Matter of fact, you got a Starbucks in your goddamn house.
Nish said professional snitch is insane.
You feel me? So I understand that. I get where you're coming from, but when you get money, I don't do the same thing I used to do no more. When I used to grow up on Trumbull, I don't do those things no more. People look at me like I'm bougie now, but I'm not, but I just don't do the same thing no more.
You know better, you do better.
It ain't even that you know better, you do better. You got some money now.
You know better, right? You know better than to get a whole bunch of money and then take it back to
money make you know better. Spaces don't like me talking about this money thing.
What you mean?
Because he be like, Spaces be on the thing of like, man, money don't make me do it. Shit.
Hold on.
What you talking about? I'm one of them ones, nigga. I'm moving. I'm leaving. I'm all this stuff. I'm not going to drive the same whip. I'm not going to have on the same clothes. Nigga, this is Versace. F-O-Sachi. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm on all that. I'm one of them ones. I ain't finna lie to you. No, you can't give a nigga some money if you want to. Niggas not doing the same thing no more. You think I'm wearing Fruit of Balloons now still? No, nigga, I got on some motherfucking Tom Fords. What is going on here? When you get some money, shit changes, bro. They look different. They look at you different. They smell different. You think I'm going to go get some cologne from the motherfucking mall in the middle of the mall now? Hell no. I'm going to the boutique to get my cologne. I'm like, all this stuff, yeah, we changing. This shit gonna change, bro. I'm telling you, you get some money, shit changes, bro. You don't got the little United Insurance no more. Nigga, you got Geico. You got State Farm. You got all this shit. Like, this shit really do change. Like, y'all, you know what I'm talking about. All y'all in this goddamn chat, when y'all start getting some money and you got a good job, shit changes. You don't got Medicaid no more. Your ass got United Healthcare. What is you talking about? You don't go to the county hospital. Your ass go way out here to the white people hospital. Shit changes when you got money.
Shout out to Beyonce and Lizzo getting paid.
That's what I'm saying.
getting paid to you know.
Yeah. Shit, am I lying?
No, you're right. You're right. Absolutely.
You don't drive the toy. I mean, I ain't gonna say toy because everybody still. He said PPO high.
Miss Tish, that's my cousin, by the way.
Oh,
that's my
shit.
cousin. I'm glad y'all could join the live. I appreciate y'all for being here.
Y'all know when you start getting a little bit of money, man. Hell yeah, you don't want to be around them niggas neither. And when I mean niggas, people know what I'm talking about. Us as black folks. When I say niggas, I'm not talking about black folks. I'm talking about niggas. You don't want to be around them no more.
Oh,
I ain't lying.
no, you're right. You're right. Absolutely. You definitely have to. You have to change your whole environment once you get to a certain level.
Yeah.
Whew. All right.